now know which house it was, 1201 Northeast 83rd Street here in Miami. You can see parts of that front gate that was essentially pushed through by those feds as they raided this.
Got a bag and everything you can name. It's one of my closets. Always make sure it look like Neiman's. So.
On Monday, April 16th, federal agents raided Floyd Mayweather's homes in Miami and Las Vegas while he was out of the country, and their findings have just worsened matters for him. You can't imagine that there was a secret room in Floyd's Miami mansion that contained millions of fake dollar notes. Does that mean the loads of cash he flaunts on social media are actually fake notes? Well, that's what the federal agents just discovered.
Money made, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld, R.I.P.
But that's not all. They also discovered some documents that contain certificates of illegal ventures and other properties in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, and other parts of the United States of America. At the moment, his houses have been locked down and his bank accounts have been blocked, all in a bid to ensure he returns quickly to the country. The federal agents have initiated a probe into the boxing legend's personal and professional dealings amid a bankruptcy and fraud investigation. While Homeland Security and local law enforcement agents raided the boxer's Las Vegas and Miami homes, according to multiple outlets, the real reason for the home raids were hardly revealed by the law enforcement agents and news outlets. Many of them gave shallow explanations as to why his 3 homes were raided, but none of these explanations was deep enough to give fans the accurate detail they needed. Regarding the raids on April 16, 2025, a spokesperson for Homeland Security Investigations told TMZ, "Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation, with assistance from HSI Las Vegas, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available."
And some neighbors telling us that they saw at least 2 people detained last night by authorities. It's unclear if anyone was arrested. Other neighbors describing this home as
NBC News reported on April 16th that 3 women and a man were interviewed by federal agents in Miami. 3 other interviews are reportedly scheduled connected to the allegations of fraud and scam deals, financial crimes, false documentations, and breach of contract, per the outlet. Once police swarmed his homes in Las Vegas and Miami, the answer to the question of what happened to Floyd Mayweather was linked to several very serious lawsuits in the past. Many other news stations and security agents all linked it to the recent allegations that have been raised against Mayweather.
the investigation lingering into the night, with Miami police assisting federal investigators bringing in the heavy artillery, spotted inside from across a canal, rummaging through items at the house, their boats still docked outside as they canvassed the property in full gear, guns drawn.
Whatever they did.
Once questioned, several law enforcement sources claimed that the raids appeared to be tied to his frauds and criminal financial deals, as several individuals and organizations are bringing up so many allegations against him. Also, local Los Angeles news station, Fox 11, shared a video that appeared to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, two of them appearing to be Floyd Mayweather's family members. They were not being investigated in connection to Floyd Mayweather's alleged crimes, but were being detained outside as agents searched the property.
Their job well, because you haven't heard anything, and commend the Miami PD or SWAT or whatever they were. They did their job well.
For those who live nearby,
the local news also broadcast video footage of what appeared to be armed law enforcement agents in full tactical gear walking around the property of Floyd Mayweather's Beverly Hills home. But it was generally claimed that Floyd was not at either of his homes during the raid. Again, the news station spoke to Homeland Security representatives who revealed that the raids were part of the federal investigation. Floyd Mayweather's homes in both Miami and Las Vegas were raided this week, and the situation has not only gone viral, but Mayweather's criminal status is becoming his new reputation. According to reports, law enforcement agents conducted thorough searches of the properties, and their inquiries haven't stopped yet, with the current location of Mayweather being a main point of discussion. He had posted social media images with captions of him traveling to China. However, his flight details tell an entirely different story, as his destination was confirmed to be Dubai. Following the raid of Floyd Mayweather's homes, several boxing professionals have aired their thoughts as regards the matter, with many making shocking revelations about more hidden crimes committed by Mayweather. But while the claims of the law enforcement agents and news outlets may appear true, many believe there are more hidden details surrounding the raids that are yet to be disclosed.
All marble kitchen with the Versace glasses only. As you guys can see, the Versace glasses.
The linking of the raids to the allegations seems satisfactory, but when one considers that the culprit himself, Floyd Mayweather Jr., has neither been arrested nor called for, one would surely second-guess the veracity of their statements. It is generally expected that once allegations are made against a person, the person in question is sought after and investigated. But it is proven otherwise with Floyd Mayweather. Thankfully, Floyd Mayweather's former employee revealed the real reason behind the home raids. According to the anonymous fellow, the raids were truly linked with the countless allegations that have been raised against Floyd Mayweather in recent times.
Go in the middle door. Open the middle door, you want to go in? Push it.
However, there were some specific details about Mayweather's homes in the allegations that federal agents needed as proof of Floyd's involvement. One of those details was his secret room. His former employee claimed Floyd's secret room was one of the main reasons why federal agents came. He said, "It wasn't just about the allegations. It was linked with the allegations. But it was more than that. Before they get Floyd himself, they want to be sure the evidence is sufficient." Many lawsuits claimed he had a secret room where he kept fake currency notes and fraudulent documents. That's what they must be after. Truly, in many of the lawsuits, it was alleged that Floyd Mayweather had secret rooms in his homes where he carried out all sorts of illegal acts.
Bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
In one of the lawsuits filed against Floyd Mayweather Jr., it was said that the former world champion had hundreds of cameras in his homes in Las Vegas and Miami. While living and traveling with Floyd Mayweather, his ex-employee discovered that the boxing legend had hidden cameras in some secret rooms of his home, the filing said. This exactly was the same claim the fellow made as regards the raid. it was more of an attempt to find more evidence against Floyd Mayweather and not just about the allegations. There's a high tendency Floyd might be arrested once they decide to focus on the allegations generally.
Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I figured.
And I'm pointing like this because all of it. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
A jewelry store also sued Floyd Mayweather over unpaid debts and breach of contract, including allegations of fraudulent deals and other financial crimes. The court documents alleged that Floyd Mayweather operated an illegal venture with his chief of staff. For as long as anyone can remember, Floyd Mayweather has been known for two things: unmatched boxing talent and immense wealth. Crowned the richest boxer in history, Money Mayweather made it rain like cash grew on trees, yachts, jets, shopping sprees, you name it. But now, boxing insider Rick Glazer just dropped a bombshell that might hit harder than any left hook. Floyd's fortune might not be as bulletproof as it seemed. And guess who saw it coming? None other than 50 Cent.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. You know, so we brought them over. I brought them over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
But let's start this story from where it began. Back in October last year, a report from The Real Deal suggested that the retired boxer had invested $402 million in 60 buildings with approximately 1,000 affordable housing units. This followed several other massive investment updates by the former world champion in the New York City real estate scene. However, 50 Cent came into the picture a little later. You see, following his shopping spree in New York, Floyd Mayweather appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. While there, Money made bold claims about his business portfolio. I don't know the exact number. I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. I think 99% of my buildings are in New York City, he said.
When you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when. But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, to get.
This didn't seem to have sat right with Fitty, who posted a reaction to those claims on Instagram, noting, "Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say LOL. Champ is the richest special student, LMAO. The 2010 Grammy Award winner wasn't done, of course, as he posted yet again, taking shots at the retired boxing legend. Oh damn, wait, I think Champ thinks he owns those buildings. They are beating him out of the money. He is saying he doesn't know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just publicly said he lives in New York. They will come and take 58% of any income he has," the rapper wrote. He took things a step further by posting an image of Mayweather in Pinocchio's attire and the trademark long nose, suggesting Money was lying.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal.
Over 100 buildings and 99% in New York. LOL, that's Cap Champ, we should slap the hell out of you. Laugh my head out, GLG, Green Light Gang, let's work. He captioned the post. 50 and Floyd go way back, and so does the beef between them. Media reports highlight several instances when the pair have clashed heads. So, this seemed like just another instance of their public feud until Rick Glazer confirmed the updates about Mayweather's financial issues. Since 50 Cent's comments on Mayweather's claims about purchasing real estate in New York, Rick Glazer has shared a new update on his finances, hinting there could be some truth to 50's claims. Rumors of Floyd Mayweather Jr. being in financial trouble is hard to swallow, but is deeply rooted, I'm told, Glazer wrote. Mayweather is often seen splurging on expensive jewelry, watches, cars, and even private jets.
So did 50 Cent knock Mayweather out?
Nope. I didn't knock Floyd out. I should have knocked Floyd out. It's kind of hard to hit Chap. Even when he's standing right in front of you, start moving and with the shoulder block and everything, so it get hard to hit Chap.
Glazer hoped that what he had been hearing wasn't true. Let's hope it's not true. It would be a real fall from grace for the former fighter known as Money, he added. It's currently unclear whether there's any weight to the rumors. However, there are some legitimate doubts about whether Mayweather had actually purchased apartment buildings in Manhattan. Business Insider reported in March 2025 that public property records in New York City show no ownership transfers linked to Mayweather. Meanwhile, the New York City Housing Partnership stated it was unaware of any such deals. That said, it looks like Floyd Mayweather might be in some hot water, though nothing's been officially confirmed just yet. As more details trickle out, the picture will hopefully get a lot clearer. But for now, it begs the question, is Money Mayweather actually running out of money?
Did you and Floyd get into a fight or a shoving match before?
Yeah.
Who won that?
I won every time.
Every time?
No.
Every time.
No, we had twice. We got into it.
Like a real altercation?
Yeah, like one was with the...
Did he put that shoulder back on you? Because I'm thinking...
Nah. It was more like out of reflex, though. Like, he punched me.
Moving away from his false real estate deals, Amir Khan slammed boxing icon Floyd Mayweather for promoting war and profiting from his pro-Israel stance. Mayweather has been a vocal and consistent supporter of Israel, making multiple trips to the country, donating funds and equipment, and meeting with Israeli leaders and military personnel. Money also received the Champion for Israel award from Aish Hatorah for his advocacy against anti-Semitism and hate. However, Mayweather's support of Israel has also drawn significant criticism. In December, the boxing star was attacked by a mob in London over his support of Israel and the Jewish people, according to witnesses. Someone said that Mayweather had been shopping when he was asked why he supported Israel, one onlooker said. According to the NY Post, he doubled down and said he was proud to support the Jews. They continued, adding that the attack looked very targeted.
Just where you touched upon the Floyd Mayweather Jr. situation, I don't know how much you spoke about this since you retired, but how close was that fight?
Really close. It was really close that we ended up getting contracts signed. So I ended up getting my side of the contract signed, which was sent by Floyd Mayweather Promotion. And when he come to me, I ended up signing it. And then the worst thing I worst thing I did was to make an announcement that I've signed the contract.
The attack came mere days after the 15-time world champion launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charity fund to support Israeli orphans. During a recent interview courtesy of Poker Firma, Khan was critical of Mayweather's constant need to flaunt his wealth everywhere he goes. It is sad, but look, karma's so crazy. The thing is, look how arrogant he was. He's flaunting money. You can't throw money and show money like that to people, because out there's a lot of poverty around the world. And if he's flaunting and throwing money at strip clubs, when we flaunt money, we spend it on buying investments. He's flaunting money being filthy rich, so he's trying to put everyone else down. I think karma's so crazy there.
The contract with Floyd Mayweather. You see, now I know how Floyd must have felt. He was the A-side then, and I know how it would felt if I was fighting someone and I'm the A-side and someone did that. You know, you find it disrespectful. So yeah, I was young then. I was a little bit, I got a little bit excited and said, you know what, I'm gonna announce it. Must have been about 24, 25. But look, it is what it is. That fight never happened, but it was a fight that, look, we have mutual respect for each other. But it would have been nice to have that fight.
Khan went on to claim that Mayweather was actually profiting from being pro-Israel. How exactly would he know this? Well, the former British boxing champion says he has also been offered financial compensation for publicly supporting Israel. Secondly, with the war that's happening in Palestine and in Gaza, look at him, Khan continued. He's totally picking Israel, and he says, I'm going to support the soldiers. The soldiers are killing innocent people. I think he's lost a lot of fans that way because for him, he doesn't care which side he picks as long as he's going to make money. The Israel side has 100% offered him money. My wife, myself, we've been messaged and we've had calls from people to say, support the Israel side, you will be financially benefited. But no, I don't want to do that. Floyd wants money, and you see how karma's so crazy. There's now reports about him being broke or losing money. I've never really respected him with some of the things that he does.
Look, I would never have got that fight regardless. I think in their head they didn't want to fight me. I was a bad style for Floyd Mayweather, especially after the Alexander fight. The whole world media, ESPN, you name it, everyone was talking about Amir Khan's next fight is going to be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, obviously, with all the ego he had, he didn't want it. He just obviously wanted to show that he's the A side all the time. He's the nice guy to pick who he wants. Then he went in and fought Maidana twice, even though he did a poll, and twice we won the poll.
I've lost a lot of respect for him. For when he started picking sides, we don't want to be standing there promoting war. And he's promoting war, standing on the Israel side. Also, after a cryptocurrency issue, the Securities and Exchange Commission posted a message to warn fans against Floyd Mayweather's scams. Investors should be skeptical of investment advice posted to social media platforms and should not make decisions based on celebrity endorsements. The co-director of the SEC's Enforcement Division, Stephen Pekin, said in a statement, social media influencers are often paid promoters, not investment professionals, and the securities they're touting, regardless of whether they are issued using traditional certificates or on the blockchain, could be frauds.
That's the problem he's going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. Correct. He raised a couple of billion.
The whole world awaits Floyd Mayweather's return from wherever he has flown to. He's expected to return to America as soon as possible to resolve the situation. But there's a huge possibility he wouldn't be in America, and that's because he is scared of an arrest. Once he gets to the custody of the federal agents, there's a high probability he gets arrested. However, investigations are still ongoing regarding the allegations levied against him. He seems to be in so much trouble, and that may not be ending anytime soon.
He got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it.
There's every chance he might return to the prison after having a stint about 13 years ago. What are your thoughts on the allegations of fraud, bankruptcy, and financial crimes against Floyd Mayweather? Do you think he's guilty of all these crimes? Or they're only false allegations from those who are envious of his success? Let's know your thoughts in the comments section. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.